Hey, I'm Charlotte Eifler. I'm working in the fields of sound, video and installation. And my focus lies on the politics of representation in connection with technology. So how do soft and hardware manifest certain forms of seeing? And whom or what is shown, what is missing, and who's empowered to produce, to show, to distribute and evaluate images and their content. My approach to filmmaking is a feminist one, and I use elements of science fiction to apply small shifts in the present. The work I would have shown at Sapporo International Art Festival is called Feminism as a Browser. It's an online archive and a video project combining documentary and fiction. The work is based on the email archive of an international feminist network called Faces. It was founded in 1997 with the purpose of connecting and supporting self-identified women working in the fields of digital technologies. There's a lot of experience and things to learn from.
When you start using the same methods and the same strategies of what we were doing on the internet, but you take it back somehow into the physical space, and we say we are hacking the border, then hacking becomes a tool of hacking culture.
And then there is this fictional cyber entity Yeva. Grown up in the internet with the knowledge of the whole email archive, Yeva wants to know how the utopias of the 90s did transform.
I created a persona back then, which you would call an avatar now, but I created somebody who would do everything that I myself would never do.
In Feminism as a Browser, I am searching for the roots of the former generations to connect, to understand, and to make this continuous history visible. And also to not start over and over again from the bottom. I think it's a much better way to dig into the past to be prepared for the future. And the cloud as a symbol for Wi-Fi and digital storages leads directly to a language of technology. A field where feminism as a browser is situated in. But I think it's also a political question to link cloud and technology. Because the infrastructure of the network is symbolized then as something immaterial, whereas in reality vast amounts of resources are used for our digital storages. First of all, I was very excited about the invitation to be presented in Japan. And when I saw those snowy mountains in the snowy landscape with the hot springs, it caught me immediately. And somehow this is also magically linked to an essential scene of Feminism as a Browser, where the cyber entity Yeva stomps through the frozen server landscape and searching for the data pool where they can materialize. And in addition, I would have been very excited to meet the whole team at the festival, all on site in Sapporo. I would say that the effects of the pandemic made the existing inequalities even more apparent. And this was a starting point for a discussion with a befriended filmmaker about the similarities of or between the situation and rules under lockdown and those of a film set.
Szene 5, Take 17.
And in both contexts, questions of access and visibility emerge strongly. Who speaks? Which areas blocked off? With whom do I express solidarity? Which criteria did the cast have to meet?
Cut!
Those hierarchies on a film set made us think about the entanglement between private and public life. And this process led to the production of Katrin Esser's and my film Formation.
Und einmal von rechts.
In case for my exhibition practice, I'm exploring new forms and tools for connecting the digital and the physical space at the same time. But I also have to say that I really miss seeing people and all those interactions on openings and film festivals. And I'm a bit tired of those Zoom sessions where you see your friends and colleagues captured in those little rectangles. I think it's somewhere it's an absurd flashback of history that for so long certain people were depicted in the format of the portrait, and then people worked on expanding and breaking that framework, and now people all over the world again are stuck in these frames.